I feel like a monster for even saying this, and I love this girl, I'll marry her one day, but fuck me, she can talk, most the time it's a good thing. I love talking to her, but reality TV is a massive hobby of hers. I couldn't give any less of a fuck about this shit, The Bachelor, Bachelorette, Love Island and other garbage like that. She's not be ranting to me on the phone for 25 minutes about some bullshit drama shit. I don't give a fuck. I've literally had my head hung back mouthing shut the fuck up for like 5 minutes, occasionally saying yeah, or pretending to laugh every once in a while. God, how blessed am I to be with someone where this is my worst complaint about. If she ever found out I felt like this, she'd be afraid to talk to me about anything, so I cannot communicate about this. It's a non-negotiable. Had to get this off my chest. I'm a single dad of 2 boys, 8 and 10. 1. Every Saturday morning before dawn, I take a 10-minute walk on the beach by myself and think about absolutely nothing. 2. When I cook dinner and they are outside playing outside, I'll play 1950s music like the Chordettes or Buddy Holly because I want them to associate that with their childhood. 3. I have over $3 million in life insurance policies. 4. After they go to bed on Friday night, I'll pop a Norco to get a buzz. 5. I can tell I am going to have a rough relationship with my eldest and it scares me. 6. Having any kind of romantic relationship is an afterthought. 7. My greatest fear is outliving my kids. 8. I always tell them that I love them and mean it because if that is the last time that I see them, then I want them to know what it felt like to have someone tell them that. 3. It was Halloween. My parents had bought me this really cool Ghostface costume that had this pump that made fake blood run down the inside of the mask. It was really cool and really not appropriate for the school's upcoming Halloween party. Since the school made it clear that I couldn't go as bloody Ghostface, my parents went to Walmart and bought this cheap doctor costume. It was literally a lab coat and a stethoscope. A really basic costume. So the night before the Halloween party, I'm repeatedly dressing up in my costumes, and while I'm getting the doctor costume off, I break the toy stethoscope. Literally the only thing that the doctor aspect of the costume had to work with. So now I'm just some dick in a lab coat. This is not good. I began to search around the house for something that looks like what a doctor might use. I look all over. Finally I go into my parents' bedroom. I look in the bottom dresser drawer, and there it is. Oh, it's a blood pressure thingy, my kid brain thought as I jammed my dad's penis pump into my backpack for school the next day. The next day we have our Halloween party. Some of the other kids' parents are there in our classroom as we got called to go change into our costumes table by table. The table I'm sitting at is called last. We all get up and get into our costumes in the bathroom. Then we head back for the classroom. Oh boy. I waltz into the classroom wearing that thing around my neck. And there's this weird silence with the adults in the room. I then realized that they're all looking at me. Not only that, but they are looking at my blood pressure thingy. It's at this moment where I feel really proud of my costume improvisation. Seconds later I'm pulled into the principal's office. Obviously she can't explain to me what I did. She'd lose her job. My mom picked me up from school and took me home early. I got in basically no trouble. I was just asked by my mom not to go through that dresser drawer again. Here's the thing that no one knows though. Not the principal and not even my parents know that I checked at least 5 of my classmates' blood pressure with that thing. So if you grew up in the Rockford, Illinois area around 2004 to 2005 and have this obscure memory of shoving your arm into a penis pump, well, I truly apologize for that. They sure don't make it easy to be on their side. Yeah, I support free healthcare, gun control and all the rest, but I can't get down with the authoritarian approach to people with different opinions. Even when I, a person who is on their side, disagrees with the mainstream opinion online, I get called a Trumper, redneck, Nazi and all the rest. I just can't stand them, and so I keep my beliefs to myself and vote when I need to vote. They're just insufferable and I'd rather not deal with them. My dad got Agent Orange-induced cancer when I was 19. He was literally diagnosed with it on my 19th birthday in September. 2 months later, the cancer had gotten to his brain, And he was given enough morphine to keep him almost comatose since he was getting horrific numb flashbacks, which had never happened before. My mom, and two close friends of the family were in the room talking about my dad as if he were already dead, and I saw tears come from his eyes as he laid there. I had never once seen my dad cry before, and it broke me in a way. I brushed away the tears so no one else would see, he wouldn't want them to, and whispered I got this to him. I then proceeded to tell them all, yelled a bit, to stop talking about him like he was already dead and that could still hear every word they said. I was crying a bit myself, because emotions. They apologized profusely, and didn't talk like that again, and he shed no more tears. Mom has no idea how much it had hurt him, and I'll never let her know. Edit: I didn't say this part before, but I'm female, sorry for any confusion. Because I know people are curious but may not want to ask, he passed away shortly after this incident. The cancer was spreading too fast, and we knew there was zero hope. Agent Orange speeds things along to where nothing helps. I appreciate all the kind comments. Less than 3. Edit 2, thank you for the awards. Less than 3. I'm getting married to my fiancée of 4 years in the next few months. I'm going to be intentionally vague about this because my fiancée knows some details about this aside from the cheating and I obviously don't want her to find out. I had my bachelor party last weekend and it got a little more wild than I thought. I got pretty drunk, I did Molly for the first time in years. And we ended up at a male strip club. This was my friend's cute way of getting around my fiancé's rule out no naked women. Honestly, I don't remember a lot of the night past us getting there. However, I do very clearly remember being in what I think was a back room and getting a blowjob. I don't know who was doing it. I can only infer that it was a man because we were at a male club. But I'm fully straight so I don't know how I would end up with a guy blowing me so. I'm not really sure.